Guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. With this video, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be very interested for this because I've had a few people come up and ask me like, hey, I want to look at your makeup collection. And while I would love to show you guys, I will just put it out here and say that it is a lot. Partly because I have bought some products for myself and partly because of what I do. Whether I do videos or online reviews, a lot of it does come around the center of beauty, and hence as to why I have quite a big collection. But I do want to be clear before we begin is that the products that you're going to be seeing here today is not the entire collection. They're basically going to be my daily products. Kind of segregated my makeup according to the make, what I reach for artistry, and for daily wear makeup. While I know a lot of you guys probably have like this little bag for daily makeup, I reach for quite a bit. I love makeup. What can you do? That's a very long intro, you guys. Let us get down to it and we'll go through it one by one. So let's start. So the reason why I wanted to do this video is that I am trying to be a little bit more minimal this year, and I want to make sure that I declutter and minimize my things effectively, and I'll reach for the products I really love. So that's what we are going to be doing today. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. Let's begin. So that's a lot. Not done. Some more stuff here and more stuff here. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna get into the decluttering process really quick. Keep in mind, these are the daily products that I do reach for, but we're gonna minimize it a little bit because it's a lot and I haven't cleared these and taken a look at them in a year. So all these are all the products that I have been using within the year accumulatively. Understandably, this is a lot and this is clearly not okay. This is way too much than what the average person should reach for in makeup. We're gonna do this in sections. We're gonna do eye makeup and base makeup today, but let's start off with primers and foundations first and work our way through that. So okay, let us begin with our base products first. So let's start out with the Kogendo Moisture Foundation. I actually really like this quite a bit, so I'm going to be keeping that. And the next one, we have the By Terry Cellular Rose Brightening CC Serum. I used to use this foundation every single day, but I haven't been reaching for it as much, but it is going to finish up already, so I'll just use it until it is done, and then yeah, we can try something new. I actually have been reaching for this foundation quite a bit, so I'll be keeping that. We have the Maybelline Fit Me and the L'Oreal Infallible. The L'Oreal Infallible, this is my absolute favorite one, but this one has finished. I'm actually just keeping the bottle because I don't know, I have sentimental reasons to it, but I think I'm gonna let this go since it's already finished, and I'll stock up on a new one. And for the Maybelline Fit Me, if you can see these two shades next to each other, you can see that they're two completely different shades. This Fit Me now I use for contouring. I used to apply it on when I was a little bit tanner, but now I'm not, so we're clearing that. And then we have the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I absolutely love this foundation, you guys, so I'm definitely 100% keeping it. And then the next one we have is the Benefit Hello Happy foundation. As much as I loved using this, I have to say and make a comment about the packaging because it gets really messy from time to time, and I feel like I'm losing more of the product than I am using it. And in terms of the shade match, is not as accurate as it used to be, so I think I'm going to be letting go of this as well. And for primer and setting spray, we have these two. I'm actually pretty proud of this because for daily wear I only use these two. So we have the Glow On Primer by Etude House, and we have the MAC Fix Plus, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to be keeping this too as well. Okay, so we have base products done. This is what I am going to be keeping, and even though it's not a major downsize for this, I think this is sufficient enough for daily wear use. So next up, we are going to be focusing on liners, lip pencils, brow products, mascaras, and all that jazz. So this is going to be quite a bit to go through. I'm going to quickly pick out the ones that I'm going to keep because I kind of have an idea, and then I'll show you guys which one I am keeping and then which one I'm not. So on part, these are the ones that I'm keeping for the liners and for the liquid eyeshadows. So from what I had, I have downsized it to just these few products. Okay, next up we have a couple of lip liners, you guys. So it's quite a bit, as you guys can see. So let's quickly go through them. These are the few I'm going to be keeping. As you guys can probably see, I am a big fan of the Lakme lip pencils. I think they're absolutely beautiful. The color pigmentation is just so smooth and buttery. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the whole collection of them. Then I also have my MAC liners, which I absolutely love, and the Wycon one. And I really like this color from Catrice. And then we also have another one from Lakme, and then another one from Wycon. So I'm going to be keeping all of these. Now I also have 3 eyeshadow sticks here, one from NYX, the other 2 from Ilianto. To be very honest, I think all these are expired already, so we're going to be putting them aside as well. And finally, we have my trusty little Lucas Paw treatment. I'm going to be keeping this as well. So after downsizing the eyeliners as well as the eyeshadow sticks and shimmers, this is what we have left with. I'm pretty proud of this stash, you guys. I think this was a job well done. We have a little bit more to go through at this section. So this one has a little bit more liners and a couple more mascaras. So let's quickly sort them out. Oh, I definitely am keeping these. I love these. Now, I really like this formulation from Marc Jacobs when it comes to this mascara. I think it's phenomenal, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that. I also like the roller lash, but I haven't been reaching for it as much. And for the perfect lash from Brina Beauty, I actually use this quite a bit as well for daily wear use, so I'm going to be keeping this too. And then Fenty Beauty, of course. Pat McGrath Labs, obviously. I think these are lip products. I don't know why they're here. Like I told you guys, I just reach for stuff. I never put them back. We also have the Prep and Prime from MAC. I'm going to be keeping this as well. I think it's decent. It's not bad. So in terms to this section, Kat Von D, of course, keeping, I need this 100%. And as for this one, this is a concealer. Again, I don't know what this is doing here, but this is my all-time favorite concealer, you guys. I absolutely love it. And you know, I feel really sad that Urban Decay decided to discontinue this, but I still think this is one of the greatest concealers I've ever used. So I'm just keeping this one for nostalgic purposes because you can't get it anymore. So this one is from Dark Cosmetics. This is actually not bad. I like that quite a bit. Kat Von D, of course. From W7, I hardly ever reach for this, so I'm gonna say yeah, we can let go of that. And then we have Ico Visual Eyes Liquid Eyeliner and the roller eyeliner as well. I actually like the roller liner slightly better than I do the Ico one, so this one I'm gonna put away, and then this one we're gonna be keeping. So we have these two, which are from Kat Von D, and I actually use these two quite a bit, so I'm gonna be keeping this as well. I feel like I'm doing a really bad job minimizing, but you guys, it's so hard for me to like let go of stuff that I really use. Let's only keep what I reach out for. Now for the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, I don't know why this doesn't really work on me. It smudges a little bit because I have very oily lids, you guys, so most liners understandably don't really stay on my lid as much as I would like them to, so I think I'm gonna let this go. And then we have this one by oh my god, this is so good, but you guys, I've already finished up this liner, so let that go as well. And then we have the Master Liner from Maybelline, and this one has also finished. This one is by Bourjois. This one's actually expired. I think there is a little bit left, but it's expired, so we're gonna let it go. And this one is from Too Faced. This is their Cleansing Oil Waterproof Mascara Dissolver, and I really like this, especially if you are wearing waterproof mascara and you can't get it off. This one will do the job really well. So I'm gonna put it back here. So this is what we are not keeping, and these are what we are keeping. Okay, so these ones are my eye primers, my concealers. I have the occasional lipstick, but this one is a limited edition one, I believe. The shade Unicorn. This one is so pretty, you guys. I'm just gonna put it over here for you guys to see. It gives a very nice iridescent shimmer, which I like putting at the center corner of my lips to give it that little extra zhuzh, so I'm gonna be keeping that for sure. So we have the glitter glue from Too Faced, like this one too, keeping that. And then for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, this one is already dried up, so not keeping that. And we also have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, so I use this one quite a bit, as you guys can see. This one is not really in my shade, so that aside. And then I also keep on hand some traveling primers, so I'm gonna be keeping keeping this too. And then this one is a lash glue, so of course I'm keeping that. This one doesn't really work on me. It's a lash glue as well, but it's not really as effective as the others, so I'm going to be putting that aside. And we also have the by Terry Stylo Expert Click Stick. We like this one. And then we have the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24 Hours Concealer. This one is not a bad concealer, but I don't reach for it as much. But I think I'm going to keep this one because, number one, the shade. I can do a lot of like bright colors with this as a base, so yeah, I'm gonna be keeping that. And this one is actually one of my favorites, but it's finishing already, and I think the bottom part is like dried up, so I'm not going to be keeping that. Okay, so these are the products that I am going to be keeping. So we have the stash done. Okay, so it's time for the big ones. Compact powders, highlighters, shimmer powders, everything. So let's get into it. So we're going to start off with this row. I keep my things pretty organized, I like to think. So everything fits in this one row. I'll be going through them one by one. So the first one up is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And as much as I would like to keep this is beyond expired. As you guys can see, even the name has faded out. So I'm not going to be keeping that. This one is the Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Really, really beautiful highlighter. Show you guys how beautiful that swatch is. So definitely going to be keeping this one. We also have the Too Faced Chocolate Solar Bronzer. Use this all the time, keeping it. And then we have the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Powder. To be very honest, you guys, I don't really use this as much as I would like to, so I'm going to be keeping that. And then we also have the SFX Creme Color, which I actually am going to be using quite a bit to create some looks. I actually got a whole stack of them. I think they're in the other corner, so I'm going to be keeping that whole stack. And then we also have some blushes from MAC. I think out of all of this, I'm going to be keeping just the one. I actually really like this shade in Peaches, so I'm just going to be keeping that. And then we also have the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. I actually haven't been using this a ton, partly because I do not like the scent that it comes with, but you guys, that shade though. Okay, maybe I'll just keep it for now, and then we'll see later. If I don't actually reach for it, I'll put it aside. The Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade 50. This one has a little bit of glitter specks in it, which is not always my favorite, so I'm gonna let this go as well. The Patrick Star palette. Oh my god, I use this palette so much from MAC, so definitely gonna be keeping this one. This one is another one of my favorite palettes from L'Oreal. I actually really like the color story, so I'm gonna be keeping that too. We have the Urban Decay blushers. One is in the shade Crush, another one is in the shade Quickie. So I think for this one, I'm going to be keeping the shade Crush, and I'm going to be letting go of Quickie. Okay, so this next one is from NARS, and as you guys can see, the packaging is just completely gone. But this is in the shade Tribulation. It is, to me personally, like a highlighter shade. Even though the shade is beautiful, I don't think I can keep it within the packaging anymore, so I'll probably pop this one out and keep it in a Z palette because I've actually hit pan on this. That's how much I have used this, but I think the packaging is just no point keeping it, so I'm just going to be putting it aside for now, and then I'll sort it out later. And then we have, ooh, this is one of my favorites actually. This is a Chanel blush. 100% keeping this. Really love the shade. It gives a very sweet, pink, healthy look to the face, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to be keeping this for sure. Okay guys, so something that I always do is I always like to keep like scented things, so you know, things within smell nice. And this one is from Body Shop, and you know, it's a recycled material. It says I was a plastic bottle, and they've kind of made it into this cute little scented thing. So this one is actually really great to keep in your drawers or in your containers that you to smell nice. Put in here just because. So next one, we have the Stila highlighter in Kitten, and then we have the Fit Me setting powder. I actually really like both of them, so I'm going to be keeping them as well. Oh, this is going to be so difficult to get rid of. I actually really like this bronzing powder, and everything here is just so nice, but this is beyond expired, so okay, I'm gonna let this go. Then we have a mirror here. I got this from Closet. Definitely keeping this. I take it with me when I travel. And then we also have the Monocube palette. I have told you guys that I bring this with me on the go wherever I go. This one is from the Face Shop. Beautiful palette, beautiful color story that I picked out because these are the colors that I use on a daily basis. This one doubles up as a blush, which is really nice as well, so great to have Fit Me on the go. Then we have another Maybelline Fit Me, but this one is in a slightly darker shade, I believe. This is in 230, this one's in 235. So this one I don't really reach for as much. So, and of course, very importantly, we all need our SPF. So this is one of my favorites. Gonna be keeping that. And ooh, the Mirrorholic Liquid Eyes. I love these two shades, keeping that as well. Here we have everything that we're keeping. I think we did a pretty good job. And these are basically all the products that we are going to be putting aside for now. Okay guys, we have the last set. So these are going to be lip products. As you guys know, I'm going to keep this row as it were because these are the NYX SFX shadows that I absolutely love. I'm going to be creating looks with them soon. So for the most part, this part I'm not going to touch because these are basically makeup removers, brush cleaners, one lip product and a gloss from Pat McGrath. And this one is going to expire soon, I think in about 2 days. So I think I'm going to let it go for now. I do not know why my Chanel varnish is here. This one should actually be in my nail styling drawer, but it is here. And I actually really like the color, so I'm going to be keeping that. But basically, this whole area I'm not going to touch because I know I'm going to be utilizing that. This one is the shadow shields when I do like really strong makeup. And this one's actually to test out moisture on the skin whenever I apply products. So I'm going to be keeping that as well. This is one of the glosses that I use daily, so definitely I'm going to be keeping that. Molly Cosmetics, I love this one, have used quite a bit. Brina Beauty, of course. Oh my gosh, it's getting really hard to like get rid of stuff when it comes to my lipstick collection. Okay, so this one is by Physicians Formula. And I actually have a slight issue with this one because after you roll out the lipstick, I can't really roll it back, and that creates a problem, especially when you want to put in the cap. And honest to God, you guys, even though it looks like I've used it multiple times, I've only used this twice and it already looks like that. So formulation's nice, but I'm not gonna keep it just because packaging purposes and I don't reach for it as much. So this one is the Lancome Juicy Shaker, and I absolutely love this product, although I do not understand why I can't seem to find this product anymore. You know, if I could, honestly, I would buy the whole collection of this because this is such a nice formula, but I'm gonna be keeping this because this is one of my favorite shades actually. We have this one by Buy Eggs, and I actually really like this as well, so I'm going to be keeping that. What am I not keeping? We have the formulations by Treslala. I have 4 of them. Also going to keep because I really like the formulation of these as well. I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be getting rid of from this corner because we also have the Pat McGrath lipsticks here. And you guys know I'm not going to be getting rid of that. So we're going to be keeping this stash, not much to get rid of here. But let's move on to this part. So we have the Clara Cosmetics. This is the Kiss Proof Lips. I don't reach for these as much as I used to, so I don't think I'll be keeping this one. This is the Less Chocolate collection by L'Oreal, and I actually really like these shades. So I'm going to be keeping all of this. I know, so much for decluttering. And then for these ones, the Lip Shot, you guys know that I use it quite a bit. The NARS one and the W7, I think I'm going to let the W7 go because the shade does not really suit towards my skin tone. But I do like these two, so I'm going to be keeping them as well. Let's go down for the last few. So we have these two. This one's by L'Oreal. It is the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. Really like the formulation. I am pretty sure these two are expired, so I am going to be putting them aside. We have the trusty Jeffree Star lipstick, which of course I'm going to be keeping. This is in the shade Calabasas. So you guys know I wasn't a big fan of the packaging for Physicians Formula. This one I'm going to pass on to friends or family because it is brand new and I feel like the color is just not my vibe, so I'll be passing that on. And then we also have the Lakme Absolute Argan Oil Lip Color. I actually really like this one, so I'm going to be keeping that as well. And then we also have this shade by Buy Eggs, which I also like. So let me quickly arrange everything and see how much we have kept. This is what we have from this, and basically these are the products that we are setting aside. So okay you guys, these are going to be all the products that we're not going to be keeping from my daily wear collection. It is quite a bit. It doesn't even fit to one screen, so you can imagine the amount of makeup that we have amassed. But in the meantime, we have cleared quite a bit. I'm quite proud of this. I have to say, for the first attempt for decluttering my daily makeup collection, this is pretty good. So okay you guys, that is basically it for this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'm so happy with this you guys, because honestly I do this with my clothes, my home products, and you know, more. So I definitely think this is a step in the right direction. In the meantime you guys, if you did like this video and you found it helpful, please do give a huge thumbs up and subscribe, join the family. There'll be videos uploaded every Monday. I hope you all are having a great week ahead, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.